Hello and welcome to this random video encouraging you to restack the things I post. So this is why I think you should restack. I just made a video a minute ago and forgot to turn on the microphone encouraging folks to restack. But the reason why I was inviting folks to restack the things that I post is because I feel personally like it is one more opportunity to contribute to something, to the flow of information that's happening, to turn the tides of the things we're seeing in the world. Too many of us feel powerless because of what we're seeing, but we're not powerless, and that frustrates me to no end. There's nothing that frustrates me more than seeing powerful people who think that they're weak bend in the knee to weak people who think they're powerful. And every single day I see weaklings putting crap out there, and we're just going around like, oh my god, what do we do? You know what we do? We create. That's what we do. I recently put out a post that says, it's called What Artists Reveal. And the whole idea behind it is that artists turn chaos into culture. Artists turn chaos into culture. So if artists turn chaos into culture, which they do, then we have so much resources right now to create things, create the worlds that we want are possible. They try to take something, we create something, we create something, we create something. I hired myself to write the things that I want and need to hear because there wasn't enough of it. And so I decided to hire myself to do it. Job be damned. And I'm going to do it as long as I have the savings to do it, which is not very long right now. So I may have to get a regular job. But in the meantime, every single day, I'm writing and writing and writing, trying to articulate a vision for how we can live more fully into the people that we are. Bottom line is you've been lied to by almost everything, including the religion that I've been a part of for a very long time. Because anything that lets you believe or gets you to believe that you are less than anyone or anything, that you don't have power, that it's somewhere out there where some manipulators and weakling liars are out there getting you to believe some stuff, and that you need them. We talk about speaking truth to power. How about speaking the truth about power? Because what power does is power gives, power loves, power flows, power distributes. These people don't do that. They're weak, and they hide behind their illusions and their false righteousness and all of these things. And every single time that we go into a fury and a frenzy about the crap they're doing, we're actually adding energy to the things that are not additive to the human experience or to human life. And so what we can do is we can take that rage, we can take that anger, we can take that frustration, we can take that sadness, we can take that inheritance of energy that comes just by virtue of you being you, and channel it into something. Choose to create something intentionally with all of that energy, because that's all it is that comes upon us when we see things that we know aren't right. Create something. Even if it's coloring in a freaking coloring book, do something intentionally to bring beauty into the world, to bring creativity into the world, to bring possibilities into this world. So that's what I'm doing with everything that's in me right now. I'm encouraging you to join me. I'm asking you to please restack. If you get something out of what I said, it doesn't take much to hit the little circle button, restack it so we can keep this conversation going. If you want to be a paid subscriber, I more than I'm willing to receive that. If you can't be a paid subscriber, I understand that. Then I'm only asking to restack or to comment or to put something out there, and not because of what it does for me, but because it can flood the zone. Because every single day we're getting trash and trash and trash that we could turn into treasure if we knew how. And so everything I'm doing right now is to try to invite us to turn this trash into treasure, because it is possible, but it's not possible if we just sit there and be passive. We can't be passive, because as Martin Luther King said, in the final analysis, we're not going to think about the hate of our enemies. We're going to think about the silence of our friends. So if you are a friend, you want to amplify the things that are coming out of this Substack, hit restack. It's that easy. Let's do it. And not just for me, for any person who you see who's contributing positively to our atmosphere, restack, share, all of those things. Flood the zone with that. And don't be afraid of whoever you're afraid of, because I know way too many of us are afraid of somebody we know is going to see something and say something. Ignore them. If they're not adding value, ignore them. It's okay to do that. Ignore them and add value. Ignore them and add value. That's it. Whoever it is, if you don't think it's contributing, if you don't think I'm contributing, ignore me. Delete me. But if you think I'm adding value to your day, to the society, or whatever the case may be, hit Restack, send it out. Let's just keep having these conversations. Flood the zone. Don't be afraid. That's the first thing that in almost every tradition is like, don't be afraid. And speak the truth about what love and power really are about. Because as I said, power gives, power distributes, power shares, power expands, power invites. It does not do what we have been seeing. And so don't talk about speaking truth to power. Tell the truth about power and be powerful, because you are.